everybody! It's me, Larry. I'm back for my favorite segment, my favorite time of the year, Fridays, where I show you all the shit that I found from the week before. In this case, a lot more than that. I'm going to try to get caught up. We're going to move fast. Pay attention. So first, a little business. This was sent to me by Agfa to review. God Monster of Indian Flats. I've never seen the movie before. I'm looking forward to watching it. It looks fucking crazy, probably. And, you know, I love Agfa. I love Agfa, the Agfa and Something Weird releases. They do some fucking interesting stuff. I'm not going to go into detail now. A little bit. They don't, they color correct. But they want their restored films to look like a Grindhouse movie, so they don't clean it up too much. Just color correction. I think they correct the audio, and they leave the pops and the fucking hair, pubic hairs and stuff like that, and it's fucking cool. I dig it. Some stuff from overseas, everybody. That would be Europe. Yeah, Europe. If you've been paying attention, I love the movie Deep in the Woods. It's a French film, and it's like a fucking giallo. I love it. I just got a fucking German VHS of it recently, and I saw this on sale from the UK for like $4 with free shipping or something. It's a Norwegian or Netherlands release, I believe. It's not even in English. But I collect them, so there you go. I'm collecting them. We got a lot to catch up on. I need a drink. So there's that. I mean, it came from the UK in like just a cardboard fucking sleeve. But it's okay. It's okay. Fucking can't believe it. I've been collecting VHS from Germany, if you didn't know. You can get them pretty fucking cheap, and they are fucking badass. This is It's Alive. Am I in frame here? It's Alive. Alternate fucking artwork. Really fucking cool. Clamshell. They took. It was listed that the clamshell was cracked, but it's, you know, it's passable. It's not bad. So I think I literally paid like $5 for this, I think, shipped from fucking Germany. Once again, this time it came in a bubble mailer from fucking Germany. I'm lucky it's not like in a zillion fucking pieces, but, it got here, thankfully, somewhat intact. I mean, intact. He said that it was cracked, so what are you gonna do? This is all stuff. I went to Negative Fest on the east coast of Florida, Lake Worth, Florida. First year film festival. It was cool. I had a really good time. Met the promoter, the director of the film festival, Mike. He does screenings over there. Like old school screenings, and it was in a cool theater, and cheap fucking concessions. They had beer and fucking hot dogs and nachos and shit. It was a great fucking theater. Had a really great time. Most of the films I enjoyed. Some of them I hated, but most of them I enjoyed. I think there was only one that I hated, now that I think about it. We'll save it for another time. But all on the way over from West Coast Florida to fucking East Coast Florida, guess what I did? I squirreled my way the back way to fucking thrift stores and fucking did a little hunting for shit. This, you know, I got really cheap. Lost Highway, soundtrack, David Lynch film. Guess it's not really horror, but there's some good bands on here. Trent Reznor, Nine Inch Nails, Lou Reed, Marilyn Manson's on here, Rammstein, and stuff like that. So it's a pretty cool soundtrack. Got this. It was Slim Pickens, by the way. It was Slim Pickens on the way over there. I think I got 3 VHS and a lot of DVDs. My task is to get all the After Dark movies without buying the fucking super expensive box set. I know I don't have this one. I think it was $1. Most of these were $1. The Tripper, it's okay. You know, it was all right. I saw it at a convention, and David Arquette introduced it, and then they did like a fucking screening, like a Florida premiere screening at this film festival. It was fucking cool. So, you know, just because of that, I probably like it more than most, but it's, you know, it's pretty good. I didn't even know this existed. Return to Sleepaway Camp. I didn't know. All signs point to it being just a big piece of shit. It stars Vincent Pastore. Jonathan Tiersten's in it. And Isaac Hayes as the chef. So, you know, looks like they may be going, you know, a little for the fucking, the stupid bullshit on that. Campy bullshit. I mean, the fact that I didn't know it existed, I'm guessing it's like a fucking made for sci-fi fucking thing. Is the main chick's not even in this, is she? Well, the main chick from the first one, then and then she became somebody else. I don't know that chick's name, so that chick might be in it. Another $1. I don't know if I have this. I have it on VHS for sure. I have part 1 and 2 on VHS. Legend of Boggy Creek. Pretty fucking cool. You know, it's a decent movie. Other than the song. There's like a fucking 5-minute rendition of fucking Boggy Creek song in the middle of the movie that's really hard to get through. Did you know you could buy your very own Larry Says Fuck Remakes t-shirt at monstermovieapp.com? That's all the promoting I'll do today. I love this fucking movie. I don't know. This is another Magnet. Return to Sleepaway Camp was Magnet too. This may have been made for TV. I'm not sure, but this is just good old-fashioned indie fucking awesome horror. It's got like its rough edges. There's a fucking few fucking issues, but mostly it's just cool. They don't explain shit, and that's the way we like it. This is a foreign release, I believe. I've never seen this release. I have Battle Royale on DVD in like the fucking collector's edition, but this one was released by... Fuck, it's on here somewhere. I looked it up, and it's mainly a Japanese company. Fucking whore, where is that? Oh, it's like Toei Company? Toei Company. It's out of Japan. So I think this is a Japanese release. That's what I'm going with, because it was $1 and I found it, and I was excited. If it's an American release, I would be less excited, and the $1 would seem about right. VHS, The Neighbor. Looks like kind of a cool thriller. I think this is the one with Rod Steiger in it. Rod Steiger plays an evil guy. It doesn't get better than Rod Steiger playing a fucking evil guy ever. Like, you would be hard fucking pressed. This is a nice clamshell. I know I have this. The Man Who Saw Tomorrow. A documentary about Nostradamus, narrated by Orson Welles. He's on the back there, Orson Welles. And it's a cool documentary, just like, you know, if you like going back, like there was paranormal became really big, like in the 70s, early 80s, where they started like, you know, like the Legend of Boggy Creek. That may have fucking kicked it off. I think there was a documentary that was released in theaters about Bigfoot, about the Patterson fucking film. And I think that was like the jumping point. But like right after that, there was an explosion of fucking mockumentaries and actual documentaries being released in theaters. And this was definitely a fucking kickoff from that, I think. I'm not sure. It probably came first, knowing my luck. But either way, cool, really nice clamshell in good condition, like fucking new condition. And I will sell my worst of the two that I have and keep the other one. This one, I'm going to give it a quick look and probably resell it. Fucking Lyle Zato is the destroyer in this fucking movie. The main reason I got it is because Anthony Perkins is in it. Anthony Perkins, right there. He's in it. And, this guy died. I'm pretty sure he died from complications of fucking steroids. And you could hardly tell. You wouldn't even be able to tell. He was a retired football player trying to get into fucking movies, if you will. That's caught up from my film festival excursion. Fucking stuff I got in the mail. And last weekend, I just stayed local. I took a little decompress, stuck around the old neighborhood, and just hit thrift stores that I hadn't hit in a while. And I did pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. This all came from one thrift store. Richard Lehman. I collect the Leisure publication. I believe that's the full name. Leisure Books. Oh, I just realized this is torn. Look, it's torn. Oh well. I collect the Leisure books because Leisure is out of business now. They went fucking teats up on us. And Richard Lehman's a good author. I definitely don't have this. The Beast House. And it was 50 cents. There was a dude digging through the records. I don't even own a record player, right? But like, it's not something I would be opposed to getting necessarily. But unlike most people and the fucking hipsters, I don't have fond memories of fucking vinyl. Vinyl was like a pain in the fucking ass to me. I was so happy when fucking cassettes came along. Because vinyl was like, it was unless you were fucking rich, and I was not. Like, I would work like an entire summer fucking fingers to the bone just to get like, I got like a fucking Sears brand fucking turntable with dual cassette stereo. So excited to get that. But it was crap. So like, I didn't have like the fancy fucking Techniques fucking turntable or anything. You ended up like, they skipped the static pops. You had the little fucking tube cleaner fucking felt thing that you had to run along it. Never fucking cleaned right. There would still be static on it. The needle fucking wore out. You couldn't afford to buy a new needle, so you'd fucking put like pennies on top of it. It was a nightmare. Vinyl was a nightmare for me. I really don't want to relive it. Although, I would like, once I fucking, get some fucking cash together, I think I would like to buy like a fucking jukebox that just played 45s. And fill it with fucking punk 45s. How fucking cool would that be? Just fucking like obscure shit. So anyway, what am I talking about? We're talking about vinyl, everybody. So like, I'm fucking see this old guy digging through the vinyl, and he looks at me and he's like, "There's good vinyl in here this week." And I was like, "Really?" So I could see like it was a lot of fucking 50s stuff, but like, it was all in really good shape. A lot of it was in like the little plastic baggies and shit. And he was going through like a box of 45s, like a huge box of 45s. So I went over to the fucking, to the fucking 78s and started going through that. And I found a couple things. Now this is chilling, thrilling sounds of the haunted house. It's a Disney fucking release. This could not be in worse fucking shape, people. It's in really bad shape. It's like fucking scotch tape holding the fucking holding it together. But the record itself is in good shape. Not bad. And I don't own this one. I don't own this one. If I see, the old like Halloween records or like sound effects records, they always have like the coolest fucking artwork. I'll snag those in a second just for fucking. I'll hang them up on the wall in a frame as a decoration. They're fucking cool looking. So like I didn't have this one, and their vinyl there was 3 for 99 cents. So like it was kind of a no-brainer. Although I looked this up on eBay and I may have gotten ripped off at that price. Apparently it's really common, and everyone's selling it on eBay for fucking nothing. So that was my one. My one of 3. I found Mob Rules, the old Black Sabbath album. Is this in frame? Black Sabbath with Ronnie James Dio, their second album after fucking Ozzy left. And, this is a fucking original, like, 1987, I want to say, release of it. 1981. Wow, I'm way off. 6 whole years. 1981. The record's in good shape. I would listen to this on fucking vinyl. What are the chances of finding this at, like, a hospital thrift store, The best is coming! If I can get it. Then after the old dude got done with the 45s, I fucking scurried over there and went through like all 50s, but like good stuff, like good stuff that people probably that collect 45s would want. Like, I can't think of one fucking artist right now. Kind of the lame poppy side of the 50s. But definitely, was Janet Leigh a fucking 50s singer? So I go through and fucking look what I found. Holy shit, within all the 50s stuff, it was the only fucking punk fucking 7-inch. This is 1989, I think. 1989, 45 from Sub Rosa. Some of the things I saw on eBay that were when I was researching it said that it was a bootleg, like an unofficial fucking release. There's like a red variant of this that goes for. I mean, none of it goes for a lot of money, but like I got that for like 3 for 99 cents, and like this and Mob Rules are pretty much the same. Like this is like fucking like $12-15 shipped, something like that. But I mean, look how fucking cool this is. I'm not fucking selling it, so it doesn't matter. But like, it comes with a fucking lyric sheet for fucking Bullet. This is called the Bullet fucking 7-inch release. There are other songs on it though, I think. But there was other songs on it. It's not just Bullet. But I mean, look at the fucking lyric sheet. Is that worth 3 for 90? If this was just there, 3 for 99 cents or $1 even, I would pay for it. Like, what the fuck, man? And like that thrift store is just kind of notoriously fucking lame. It's like a bunch of old people working there. You just never know. You never fucking know like what you're gonna find at those things. You walk into like probably a Christian run fucking charity for a fucking hospital, and you find a fucking Misfits 7-inch for fucking 3 for 99 cents. Tits. Now, I also found this there. It's not horror. Calm down. It's not fucking horror. But I'm showing it anyway, and I'll tell you why. It's The Great Hunter VHS clamshell. It's a kung fu movie, everybody. It's kung fu. But the reason I'm fucking showing it is because it's a fucking Unicorn Video fucking release. Like, Unicorn Video is probably the most rare release of any film that they've, like, any version of the fucking VHS that was ever released of a film. Unicorn Video is definitely the rarest and fucking the most collectible, the most expensive. Their fucking titles always go for fucking big money, especially if it's a cool fucking movie. This is not. I looked this up, maybe like $25 or something shipped. Not a huge deal. But the reason I'm showing it is because it gives you hope, doesn't it? That and the fucking Misfits. Like, I found these at the same fucking thrift store. It gives you hope that, like, if I can find a Unicorn Video of fucking The Great Hunter fucking Kung Fu movie, if I keep trying, I'll find a Unicorn Video of fucking something really awesome that I want to keep. It's the first Unicorn Video I've ever found in the fucking decades that I've been fucking scrounging for fucking horror movies. And like, it's inspirational to me. It's inspirational. I'm going to sell it and turn it into something horror and cool. But it's fucking cool. It's cool that it's fucking out there. Still got the sticker on the unicorn sticker seal on the side of it. Just badass. Just badass that I could fucking find that at a thrift store. So that's it for Saturday. Sunday, guess where I went? Dirty Flea, you got it. All the people that fucking watch my videos before, every Sunday, it's a tradition. I go, holy fuck, to the Dirty Flea, where dreams come true. And so does tetanus, if you fucking don't watch where you're walking. Tetanus will come true. Easy. And you may fall through the floor, and there's a possibility you'll get fucking mugged. Like, all of that. All of that. The place is crazy. So I go there, I find nothing. They did get new stuff in. It's been a couple of weeks since I went there. And then my wife walks over and she's like, did you see the animatronic Frankenstein that's out fucking front? And I was like, well, no, honey, I sure fucking didn't. Where is that shit? I want to see it now. Take me to it. So we go out there. And, it's not fucking super old. It's, what is it, like Teco, the Teco brand. 1992 release of Frankenstein, made in the Philippines. So like, I grab it, and it's fucking battery operated, and I fucking open the battery compartment up. The first thing you do always, right, Frank? Tell them. The first thing you do always is check the battery compartment to see if there's fucking still batteries in there and a ton of fucking corrosion. Which I did. I opened it up. It could not have, there was no batteries in it, but somebody had left batteries in it at some point, and it was beyond the corrosion fucking state, straight into like just the worst rust that you've ever fucking seen on metal ever. One of the springs for the battery terminal fucking had like rusted off. It was just like chunks that fell out when I opened it. It's like seriously deep fucking rust in the metal plates and stuff that are in there. So I was like, I took it up to my buddy Steve as always, and I was like, before you get excited, Steve, let me show you this. This is never going to work again. Look at the fucking rust. I will give you $1 American for it. And he was like, can you do 2? And I was like, sold! I'll do it for 2. Knowing that, it's probably just going to be a fucking shelf, sitting on a shelf, looking fucking cool, though. It looks fucking cool. So, Larry's kind of a fucking toy repairman. I have taken fucking animatronic things apart. And like re-fucking fasten the gears inside. and fucking gotten them to work after like getting them home and they didn't work. Well, this one I was like, I'm gonna fucking take like some fucking serious grit sandpaper to that fucking rust and see if I can get a connection. All you need is like just like one fucking bare metal steel part to connect a battery to. So I fucking did it. I fucking spent a lot of time on it actually this morning. Fucking tons of rust, chunks of fucking rust. Like the metal was like flaking off even. But I was able to fucking get it down to steel enough to put batteries in it. And then I had to jam fucking like, I jammed like nickels and dimes in it to fucking make a fucking connection because the spring was gone. I had to push the battery with something. I put fucking coins in there and turned it on. It sprang to fucking life. It started fucking moving its arm. It moves its arms and fucking head and fucking you can make it have like noise. You can have audio if I could like spit that out. There's audio of fucking Frankenstein fucking groaning while he fucking moves, or you can just do like the quiet animatronic thing. And I was like, holy shit, I can't believe this fucking, I was able to fucking get this to work with all this fucking rust. So I'm like fucking admiring my handyman, my fucking workmanship, my craftsmanship, if I could. I was admiring that. And I was like, let me fucking move his arms a little here and like get him fucking actually moving in the right fucking direction and stuff. And the second I touched his arms, he stopped moving. And he hasn't moved again. He's not gonna move. I tried to take it apart to fuck with the gears, but everything on this is glued on. Like his shirt's glued to his neck. It's glued to his back. Like this jacket, you can see the semen stain here. That's when I found it. I found it and I fucking like, just at like one rope, like right across the fucking bow. Like right there. And then, not really. That's glue. Everything's glued. The jacket's glued to the chest. The jacket is supposed to be glued together. Everything is glued on and trying to fucking take it apart. I would probably do it if I didn't fucking know that rust was just going to continue to rust. Like there's no saving it. There's like a cunt hair of fucking steel, real steel left. The rest is still rusty, and it's just, it's flaking off. It's never going to fucking last. So I'm not going to fucking put batteries in it anyway. Although, witness my fucking victory. There he goes. He still makes the noise, but his arms don't move, and his eyes flash. Hey, shut up. So, I'm gonna take the batteries out because like it's gonna be a mess. I don't know what rust has. Rust will probably corrode the battery or eat away at the batteries while they're in there and fucking, I know that I can get it working someday, but I'm just going to put it up on a shelf for $2. They don't go for a whole lot of money. Like new in the box, you can get them for like 30, 35, 40, something like that on eBay. Not huge money anyway. You can hear that the gears are turning, but like it's not moving his arms. Fuck you, Frank. So there it is, everybody. That's all I got. I'm heading out this weekend to do the same fucking shit. And I'm sorry this went long, but like I had to catch up. Hopefully it'll be long next weekend too, because fuck you and like good for me. Until then, everybody, as always, I'm Larry Talbot, your host and owner of Monster Movie App. And get the fuck out of my house. Bye.